Hey, what's up, champs? My name is Ryan. I am a certified fitness trainer and transformation coach. And today, I'm going to walk you through something that could literally change the way you see your body, your workouts, and your potential. Whether you're trying to burn stubborn fat, build shredded six-pack abs, or finally gain that lean muscle you've been chasing, this video is your full-body guide to getting it done. No fluff, no gimmicks, just real, straight-up advice that works. Now, before we dive in, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but the fat just won't go away? Or you're hitting the gym but those abs still don't show up? Trust me, I've been there, and so have hundreds of people I've trained over the years. This isn't going to be some boring lecture. I'm here to talk to you like we're standing face to face in the gym, and you're ready to make a change. So stay with me till the end, because I'll be giving you one of my most powerful personal tips, something I only share with my one-on-one clients. It could make all the difference. Alright, let's get real for a second. Here's the harsh truth. Most people fail not because they're lazy, but because they're misled. The fitness industry is full of false promises, shortcut diets, and 7-day transformation scams. And guess what? That stuff doesn't work. You already know that, don't you? Think about how many times you've tried something, maybe a crash diet, some fat-burning pills, or even grinding hard at the gym, and still, nothing changed. It's frustrating, right? And it makes you start questioning yourself, like maybe something's wrong with you. But it's not your fault. You were just following the wrong map. Fat loss and muscle gain don't come from magic foods or miracle exercises. They come from understanding how your body actually works and committing to small, consistent changes over time. It's not sexy, it's not easy, but it's real. Let me give you an example. One of my clients, a guy in his late 30s, was struggling for years. He jumped from keto to fasting to some weird lemon water cleanse. Nothing worked. When he finally stopped chasing hacks and followed a simple, consistent plan, boom. Fat dropped, energy went up, abs started showing. That's the truth. No one wants to tell you, because the truth doesn't sell quick results, but it gets you real results. Let's talk about some of the biggest fat-burning myths that are probably slowing you down, or worse, completely wasting your time. First up, spot reduction. You know that idea that doing 1,000 crunches will burn belly fat? Yeah, that's a complete lie. Your body doesn't burn fat from just one area. Fat loss happens overall, not just where you want it to. You could do abs every day and still have a layer of fat covering them if your diet and cardio aren't in check. Here's another one. Skipping meals will help you lose weight faster. Nope. What actually happens is your metabolism slows down, your energy drops, and your cravings go crazy. You end up overeating later anyway. Ever starved yourself during the day and then raided the fridge at midnight? That's what I'm talking about. And let's not forget the fat-burning zone on the treadmill. People think walking slow for an hour is better than lifting heavy or doing intense training. The truth is, high-intensity workouts burn more calories overall, and they keep your body burning fat even after the workout's over. One more fat makes you fat. Big myth. Healthy fats like those from nuts, olive oil, or avocados are actually essential for your hormones and energy. Cutting out all fats. That's a one-way ticket to burnout. So, yeah, it's not about doing more, it's about doing what actually works. Wanna hear what does work? Let's dive into the real deal next. Alright, now that we've cleared the junk, let's talk about what actually works when it comes to burning fat and keeping it off. First rule, create a calorie deficit, but do it smartly. That means eating slightly less than your body burns, not starving, not slashing your meals, just reducing enough to trigger fat burn without crashing your energy. Think of it like adjusting the volume, not hitting the mute button. Now here's where most people mess up. They focus only on cutting calories and ignore what they're eating. If you're eating junk, processed food, and sugar all day, even in small amounts, your body won't burn fat efficiently. Clean eating is non-negotiable. Load up on lean proteins, fiber-rich veggies, healthy fats, and complex carbs, like oats or brown rice. And then move. Daily. It doesn't have to be hours in the gym. A 30-minute workout with intensity, a brisk walk, or some bodyweight training at home. It all adds up. And here's the secret. Consistency beats perfection. Every time, I had a client who started with just 10-minute walks after dinner. No gym, no strict diet, just a few small changes each week. In 3 months, down 15 pounds, all because she stayed consistent. Also drink water. Yeah, sounds basic, but hydration boosts your metabolism and helps your body flush out toxins. Most people walk around half dehydrated and wonder why they feel sluggish. And sleep. It's not optional. Less sleep equals more cravings and slower recovery. You can't outtrain a tired, stressed body. If you're wondering how to combine all this into something more visible, like those abs everyone talks about, don't worry. We're getting to that right now. Let's talk about abs, the holy grail of fitness. Everyone wants them, few actually get them. Why? Because most people chase abs the wrong way. Here's the truth. Abs aren't built in the gym. They're revealed in the kitchen. Yeah, I know you've heard that before, but let me explain what it really means. You can have the strongest ab muscles in the world, but if there's a layer of fat covering them, they won't show. So the first step to visible abs is reducing your overall body fat. That means dialing in your diet and staying in that calorie deficit we talked about. Protein becomes your best friend here. It keeps you full, helps you recover, and supports lean muscle growth, which in turn helps burn more fat. Now, let's talk training. Doing endless crunches won't cut it. You need to train your core like any other muscle, with tension, resistance, and progression. That means exercises like weighted leg raises, cable crunches, or planks with added challenge. And don't ignore the rest of your body. Compound lifts like squats, deadlifts, and pull-ups. Work your core like crazy, even if they don't look like AB workouts. Also, let's be real, genetics play a role. Some people show abs at 15% body fat, others have to get down to 10% or lower, but no matter where you start, everyone can build a stronger, tighter core that looks and feels better. Here's the trick. Focus less on getting abs fast and more on building habits that slowly strip away fat while strengthening your midsection. That's the real game. Now, you might be wondering what kind of food plan actually supports this. Let me walk you through that next. Now, let's break down the real deal behind a full-body diet, not just for fat loss, but also for building lean muscle and energy that lasts all day. First, think of your meals like building blocks. Every meal should have 3 essentials: lean protein, fiber-rich carbs, and healthy fats. If even one of those is missing, you're either going to crash later, feel constantly hungry, or stall your progress. Start your day with something clean and powerful, maybe eggs with oats and a little avocado. Midday, think grilled chicken, or tofu with brown rice and a side of veggies. Dinner could be salmon with quinoa and steamed broccoli. Snacks, keep them simple: Greek yogurt, a handful of almonds, maybe a protein shake. One of the biggest mistakes I see is people eating too little, thinking that's the way to burn fat. But when you undereat, your body fights back, it holds on to fat. Your workouts suffer, and you feel miserable. You've got to fuel your goals. Also, meal timing. You don't have to follow strict eating windows, but spacing your meals 3 to 4 hours apart can help stabilize your energy and control cravings. And here's a little tip. Prep your meals. Seriously, the days you're tired or busy are the days you'll grab the worst food. Having something healthy already ready makes sticking to your diet way easier. Hydration matters too. I always recommend starting your day with a glass of water and aiming for at least 2 to 3 liters daily, especially if you're training hard. Remember, this isn't about eating like a bodybuilder. It's about eating like someone who respects their body. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the truth behind building real muscle without wasting months on things that don't work. Alright, time to clear the fog around muscle building, because let's be honest, there's a lot of nonsense out there. First off, muscle gain isn't just about lifting heavy weights. It's about progressive overload, slowly challenging your muscles more over time. That can mean adding more weight, doing more reps, or improving your form. If you're lifting the same weight for months, your body has no reason to grow. Second, and this one's important, you need to eat more. Muscle doesn't appear out of thin air. You've got to be in a slight calorie surplus, which means eating more than you burn, but not so much that you gain fat. Clean, balanced meals with plenty of protein are key. Think chicken, eggs, fish, lentils, protein shakes, and eat consistently. Now here's where people lose hope. Results take time. You won't see massive changes in a week, or even a month, but stay on track for 3 to 6 months. You'll be shocked at how much stronger, tighter, and more confident you feel. Also, don't skip rest days. Muscles don't grow while you train, they grow while you recover. Sleep, rest, and recovery are part of the process. And finally, forget comparing yourself to anyone else. Some people gain fast, others take longer. But no matter your pace, if you're consistent, you will grow. Now if you're wondering, where do I even begin with workouts? I've got a simple plan coming next that anyone can follow. Okay, let's build a beginner workout plan that actually works. One that doesn't need fancy machines, doesn't take hours, and still hits every major muscle group. Start with just 3 days a week. That's right, not 6, not 7. 3 solid workouts with focus and intensity will beat inconsistent daily workouts every time. Here's how to structure it. Day 1, push day. Focus on chest, shoulders, and triceps. Think push-ups, shoulder presses, and dumbbell bench presses if you've got access to weights. Keep the form clean and the reps between 8 to 12. Day 2, pull day back and biceps. You can do rows with resistance bands or dumbbells. And if you're at home, try inverted rows under a sturdy table or even towel rows. Throw in some bicep curls to finish. Day 3 is legs and core, squats, lunges, glute, bridges, and planks. These hit your lower body and core together, which boosts fat burning and stability. Each workout should take 30 to 45 minutes max. Warm up for 5 minutes. Get your heart rate up and keep your rest short between sets. Keep it moving. This isn't just about muscle, it's about conditioning. And here's a trick. Record yourself doing a few reps. It helps spot bad form and keeps you accountable. Plus, you'll love watching your progress over time. You don't need the perfect gym or the perfect plan. You just need to start, stay consistent, and keep improving. And hey, if motivation ever drops, let me share a quick story in the next part that might just light a fire under you. Let me tell you about a guy named Jake, mid-40s. Busy job, 2 kids, barely any time for himself. When he came to me, he was out of shape, frustrated, and ready to give up before he even started. He thought it was too late, but I told him what I'm about to tell you. Your body listens. When your mind gets serious, he didn't start with hour-long workouts or a perfect meal plan. He started with 15 minutes a day. That's it, a walk here, a few push-ups there. Slowly, things started changing. His energy picked up, his mindset shifted, and by month 3, he wasn't the same guy. He had lost fat, gained confidence, and his kids were looking up to him like a superhero. And here's the thing, Jake's not special. He just made a decision and followed through. One day at a time. So if you're feeling stuck, tired, or thinking I'll start next week, don't. Start now. Even if it's small. Start messy. Start tired. But start because the time's going to pass anyway. You might as well spend it building something you're proud of. And speaking of pride, let's wrap this up with the advice I promised you at the very beginning. Alright, you made it to the end. And as promised, here's the advice I give to every one of my private clients when they ask, what's the secret to transforming your body? The secret is, there is no secret, just systems. You don't need more motivation. You need better habits. Because motivation fades, life gets busy. You'll have days where you don't feel like doing anything. And on those days, your habits will either carry you forward or let you slide back. So build the system. A workout schedule that fits your life. Meals that fuel you instead of drain you. Sleep that actually helps you recover. And mindset practices that keep you locked in. Start small, but stay consistent. Focus on daily wins, not dramatic results. One workout, one good meal, one walk. Stack those wins every day. And remember what we talked about. Fat loss isn't magic. Abs are built with consistency, not crunches. Muscle gain takes patience, not supplements. And your body will change, not overnight, but absolutely, without question. If you stay the course, so if you're still watching right now, this isn't a coincidence. You're here because you know it's time. Time to stop waiting, stop guessing, and start building the body and life you deserve. Before you go, do me a favor. If this video helped you in any way, hit that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe for more real, no BS fitness guidance. This channel is all about helping real people make real progress, and if you made it this far, I believe in you. Let's get to work.